Okay, well, it is currently April the
Hey everybody.
30th. I am shooting to show
I'm telling you
my
the story
video
of how I
game
went to my first game
on
convention to show off my video game that I'm
the
making, Shields Up,
second
and how it
part of
went
my game.
really wrong.
This is now I
And
just
so you
need
can
to
learn
spin
from
up
my
the hosting
mistakes.
and test it. Okay, I just finished the poster board for tomorrow. It's all about Shields Up, this router, to this laptop hosting it. It's got these
I
aliens
saw a
in it.
problem.
And you should give me
I
money
wanted to play
about
this
it.
game as much as I could. So I wanted to
I've got so much to
self-host
do.
the project.
Here goes nothing.
Now, this is
Into
an
the
MMO.
mobile snake pit of
Usually
death.
this
Don't
would
fail
be
me
a
now.
huge gratuitous undertaking to host an MMO by yourself.
Okay, there's
I'm
my
using
bag,
Spacetime
my
DB
leg
as a
brace,
back end.
got my outfit
So
all
I'm able to
picked
do it off
There's
of
all my
one
stuff.
box.
There's my poster
I also
board,
have a
all the
website client that people can use
NFC
to connect
QR
and play
codes
the
inside
game.
of it.
Hosting a website locally on a wireless network is fine.
Yeah.
Hosting Spacetime DB should also be fine.
Really
So I
hope
worked
this
really
works.
hard to try and make that happen. And I succeeded. Despite my nerves,
That's my cute dog.
with my emotional support dog,
Yeah, that's
I
good.
made it happen. I was able to connect and play the game
That's
on my
good.
phone. My laptop, however, is pretty busted and needed a wired connection to go to the router. This will come up later.
Well, here I go. At least 20 minutes late because I live out here with the cows and the irrigation pipes and I have to drive into town. Frick, it's a great start to the day if I'm late. Ah! Logs! Holy mother of log!
I wasn't that late. I was there early. I managed to get set up with a bunch of other cool people at Bitforest. Bitforest is a local 501c3 nonprofit in Eugene, Oregon that is kind of the glue that holds the game dev community in Eugene together. Back in the 80s, there was this big company called Dynamics. They made like The Incredible Machine and other things. They were really cool. But all of the talent went and formed their own game dev studios here in Eugene. There was Buzz Monkey and Mad Otter and Pipeworks and Garage Games.
I don't know, yeah, people liked it, I guess. It's end of day one. I'm tired as hell. My voice feels like it's gonna break. People enjoy it. People enjoy the video game. I can see how clunky it is in a lot of ways, and now I want to make it better.
That instinct is folly.
Tell you what, my dog broke out twice looking for me. God, these sunglasses suck.
The sunglasses did
I
suck.
brought... Come on, go run! Run around! Yeah!
I was resolved to try and fix some of the problems that people had pointed out day one of the con, so I could come back even stronger day two. This was foolish and a mistake. Don't do it. Don't change your build in the middle of a convention. So there I was, trying to solve problems that weren't really problems in a short time span with no guarantee of success. I woke up at 5 in the morning. I stayed up late trying to fix stuff.
It's rebuilt.
I was confident.
Everything's faster now because people at the con wanted it to go faster. So I made all the ships faster. And now they're running into space stations so hard they explode. So maybe that's too fast. Whatever.
We'll market it as self-destructive enthusiasm. My NPCs were detonating themselves on the side
I
of
changed
base
my
stations.
shirt. Day two. Let's go. I made a few changes to the build last night, and I hope it didn't break everything.
We have foreshadowing flash on the screen right here.
Made a few changes to the build last night, and I hope I'm not regretting it soon. Bow, 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 bow.
I did break everything, and I did regret it soon. I had gotten in. I had gotten my laptop set back up. I had gotten my router plugged back in. I was getting ready to make it work, but the power connection between my router and the power strip it was connected to was really bad. So every time the router turned on and off, my laptop was assigned a new IP address, and I was hard coding that into the build. And I had QR codes that were already printed out for a different IP address. And I had NFC tags. You can change the NFC tags, but you can't reprint the QR codes. The branch that I had made changes to was called Hubris. I named the branch Hubris. because I knew it was a bad idea. I knew it was a bad idea, and I did it anyway, and it bit me in the ass. There I was, downloading and installing updates, building out the game, thinking, this time I got it. This time I got it, for sure. When I got back to my computer, I had not got it. Nothing was got. I could not connect on my phone. I could not connect on other laptops. I despaired. I really thought that I had broken everything and nobody was going to have any fun. I was really worried all of day 2 was going to be a giant waste of time. I kind of slumped down in my folding chair and started looking at my phone behind my TV. I would say hi to people. I would connect with the other game devs who were around. But it was clear to me at that point that nobody else was going to play my game, that I'd gotten all the feedback I was going to, and then I remembered that I had some art that I had made that was cool. I made 3D models of spaceships that were in the game. So I put on some turntables of my ships, and those were cool. People came up and said hi. And then I remembered I had an entire cloud hosting service, and it was live on itch, so people could just use the Wi-Fi there to get to the itch page and then play on the cloud server. I just had to pay for like cloud hosting tokens, but those had just been re-upped. So this was already like, I get a free number of cloud hosting tokens every month. And then something really magical happened.
All right, 3, 2, 1, launch ship.
People started playing the game on their device.
All right, we're going to go on a patrol of this sector.
I showed people that they already had what they needed to play my game. You can zoom out and start
scanning the fuzzy objects.
That was the goal. That's what I wanted to communicate.
Good.
That this was easy and that it was fast.
We're currently drifting into an asteroid, and that's my bad. Yep. All right, big fuzzy blob, Roger. Science, can you scan that big fuzzy blob yet? No? You already scanned it?
And I got really good feedback. Again, I got good feedback about the UI, what people liked, what people disliked.
Hold on, you like the scanning?
Yeah.
Cool.
I got to explain
right,
that the multicolored rings around the science officers display were different bands of the electromagnetic spectrum, and some people dug that.
That's a missile. Missiles those are our missiles. That's good.
Okay. It's about to hit.
Captain, should I pursue the second hostile?
Yes.
All right.
One of the missiles about to hit the other ship.
I got a small group of people to really get into it. And they took on multiple hostiles. They almost completed all of the objectives. I didn't have a way for them to rearm and resupply at stations. This is one of my biggest complaints about bridge simulators or Trecolite games, is that it always takes forever to get into them. You need to download and install the clients. You have to install the right mods. You have to get your TeamSpeak bindings set up or whatever.
There's somebody on us right now.
And some of those things are for like
what's the call sign?
Really high level play where you're doing like Admiralty and role playing at like every level. And that's so cool. And I wanted that to be more available to other people without all of the setup. I want that role play and that fun factor where you're all playing roles with each other.
Good job, team.
To be accessible and easy.
Engineering, could you put
and this
more
is
energy
a group of
into the
people
engines?
starting up a web browser and getting into a game
225, Roger.
in around a minute. And that is the coolest thing. That means that people can play my game on a whim.
Hey, would you guys like to play Shields Up? Hell yeah!
All right. Start the clock. Do you see the lobby?
They all joined mine.
Oh, oops. Hey, I can request to join yours.
Okay.
All right. All right, make a ship. And I'm being the main screen. Ding, 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 ding. All right, now we can launch.
I just made so I have it.
Yeah. Boom.
Missile tracking is engaged.
Firing missiles.
Yep, firing missiles. Slowing us to a drift so that we can like just loading, reduce our engines.
I got to see people sit down and have fun playing my game. I got to get feedback from real people really playing my game. And I got to know what people liked and what they wanted from it and what they didn't like, what they dreamed it could have. And I just really wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being interested in my story. There's a Patreon. You can support development if you want to. I'm really just trying to make this game for the people who would find it fun and cool. The cool thing about this framework is that it isn't very expensive. I could get by making this game with just like a couple of subscribers. Not even like hundreds, like dozens. I hope you come with me. And if you think it sounds fun, please do that. I'm going to keep posting videos like this and documenting my story. I'm going to keep posting videos like this and documenting my journey trying to make this video one. Thank you for watching. I love you.
Because the dream was so big that I didn't see any chance, because I was living in a little town, was studying, and when I finally broke away from school and became a musician, I thought, well, now I may have a little bit of a chance, because all I really wanted to do is music, and not only play music, but compose music. At that time in Germany, in 69, 70, they had already discotheques. So I would take my car, would go to a discotheque, sing maybe 30 minutes. I think I had about 7, 8 songs. I would partially sleep in the car because I didn't want to drive home. And that helped me for about almost 2 years to survive in the beginning. I wanted to do an album with the sounds of the 50s, the sounds of the 60s,